Deuxieme Origine
Yeah.
is a brand, clothing brand, and I think from the outside in, looking at how everything kind of like from the beginning to where it is now,
Yeah.
I think you've made some major moves.
Thanks,
like as
bro.
a brother, I can already tell you, like it's actually
Yeah.
really dope, and like I'm proud to see where the brand is going and everything that you're doing with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
But
Thanks a
before
lot.
we get into the brand, it's like, did you always know that you wanted to be a businessman or wanted to start your own business?
I've always like at school I've always done like business related stuff,
Yeah.
and I've always talked about having a clothing brand when I was younger. Like when I was like 17, I was like started talking about it.
Yeah.
But of course, I didn't have like the resource to do all of that, so it was just like more talking and talking. And then at a certain age, you start like to gain a little money, and then you start like think about
What do you want to spend?
what you're gonna spend it on and what you're gonna do with it. And I really liked like the idea of like having a clothing brand, and yeah, so I just went with it,
But like, did you have like a class that taught you how to even start
No,
your own brand?
I didn't learn any. Everything like I do is just like by sight and what I like witness like in life, like
Yeah.
if I like something, I'll just remember it or take a picture of it, and I use it as inspiration to like design something or make up something that people might like, because I just use my own taste, and I hope that people gonna like it. It's just like I just go from there.
But then, did you always see yourself like were you always interested in fashion as a whole then yourself?
Yeah, of course. I grew up in Antwerp. It's also like a fashion city, so
Yeah,
you see a lot of different people, like also like different clothing styles, and you get inspired by different people, like you see people wearing things that you would never wear, but it looks dope on them, so I mean like the city of Antwerp is also like something that really like inspired me to just start doing it,
Would you say that you had, let's say, like friends, family, or people around you already who had started businesses?
Yeah, definitely. And also shout out to 22 kilograms and 2K department. My boy TTY and John have like their own jewelry collection.
Okay.
And also John has like two things, like the jewelry thing and also 2K department. He sells like vintage clothing.
Yeah.
It's really dope. You should check both of them out.
Okay. Can you repeat the names again? You said
22 kilograms.
Yeah.
And 2K department. It's like 2K to
sick.
And then they started like initially the plan was to start like clothing brand with like them
everyone,
too, and someone else like who was like very good at the computer and designing, and so we started from there. And then like visions were a bit different,
Yeah.
So I was like the first one that said like, "Yo, I mean, I love you, like you're my guys," but I felt like I wanted it at that moment like more than them.
Yeah.
It was more that like I had the time like to put it in, and they were like busy with other things like school, and
I see. Yeah.
That's what. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna let you guys do whatever you guys trying to do, and I'll just start for my own something.
Keep building on.
Yeah. And then they didn't even start like the coding band after all, it started like a jewelry thing. But it also motivated me to start something for myself. I was like, they're making moves, and I really like what they're doing.
Yeah.
I was like jealous, but in a positive sense, like like
it's like motivating and
like it was motivating me.
Right?
So I was like, they're doing it, so I can also do it, and I also like learned a lot of things from them, like marketing wise and how to use social media to like gain attraction, how to keep people engaged with with your thing, because I gained like 1,000 followers and I only had like 2 samples,
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I
like but that
so
like, I think I was like top first 7 followers.
Yeah, bro. You were up there, bro.
of the brand, and it's like as the journey continues as well, it's like I just saw the brand getting better as well. So throughout like the transitions of like, let's say the first drop, second drop, third drop, every time you also just notice the quality of the clothing getting better, the quality of your social media content and everything.
That's what
well.
I'm saying. Like, to be honest, like when I look back at my first drop and my girlfriend doesn't like when I say it, but I didn't like my first drop at all. I'm not like, I was proud that I did something, but I didn't like, when I look back at it, like from now, I didn't really like what I put on. But there's still like people who ordered from like the first drop till right now. I'm doing like my 6th drop, and they like bought every single drop, So it means like even though I didn't like it myself, I still like make people buy, the stuff that I don't even look like, get back at it like, okay, wow,
But then, wouldn't you say that even your own, let's say, standards for yourself have then increased, right? Because I bet the first time you dropped, you were hella happy, right?
I was happy, but I did see it coming, because not to be cocky or anything, but the way I marketed it, it was like, okay, I saw there was engagement, and I also do something with like subscriptions, so you can gain like early bird access, and so yeah, if you subscribe, if you like write in your email address, you can get like early bird access, and that way you have like 50 minutes where you can buy it before everyone else, And I saw that the amount of people that like subscribed were more than the items I had,
Oh damn!
So yeah, that was a way to check.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a way to check. Like, okay, like this might sell out like on the first drop,
Yeah.
So I kept motivate people to like subscribe, and yeah, like my first drop, it's like 10 minutes, bro. Like 10 minutes, and it was sold out, bro.
But that's like if I were to just put out the statement of like, yeah, so I started a clothing brand a couple months ago, and I sold out my first drop. That's already crazy.
Yeah, but you'll never hear me say that, because.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. It's crazy to like think about it, But that's the problem with me. I don't really like stand still, Like I was done with that drop. I was thinking about the next one, I didn't really like. As I'm saying, like my girlfriend made me realize, like, damn, like that's what you did, Like you sold out in 10 minutes. I was like, oh, dope. Next one, Like that's what I was thinking, And yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. But I like that part about myself, that I don't stand still with things, because I'm still growing.
Yeah.
And if I would like listen to other people, because people come up to me like, yo, Elvis, what you're doing is great. You're like one of the best. And if I like lose myself into that, I think that I'm already there,
Yeah, no, true.
So that's why I always like keep my feet on the ground, Like it's going good, but I'm still like a small brand. I have like 4K followers right now, but it's good for like the amount of time that I'm busy with it, But if I look like the goals that I want to achieve one day, like I'm not there, So I still gotta be humble,
So you just, but what we tend to realize is that like people only give their idols or people who inspire them their flowers once they're gone.
Shit, right? It's getting deep.
Yeah. But for real though, because like you may not notice what you're doing, but like your brand and like what you're doing is already having an impact on people around you.
Yeah.
Right? Like even just like think about your siblings even, right? For them to see their older brother like working hard, hustling to get their shit like right.
Yeah.
It's inspiring to see. And like even though you may not want to say it, but like this is really dope.